Hello everyone. I'm sitting here in lovely Quebec City on top of a defensive structure that was built out of fear, but it is used for pleasure. I'm going to talk about a subject that has just arisen in my mind that I feel might give some clarity and direction to some people. And that is the subject of lightweight psychedelic drugs. Because a lot of people, from what I hear people talk about it, they don't try it, they don't come close to it because they don't know what it's going to do, and they don't have enough experience, and the knowledge that is out there, it just doesn't make any sense to them. And I can relate to that because it's something that is unexplainable by language. That should be the end of the video, but I'm gonna try put my own twist on it. So here's how I would describe what happens. Now, I don't have experience with everything, thankfully, but I do have experience with weed and shrooms. And based on my limited experience, here's what I can say, how I can describe it is this. You see, we have normally in sober state, we have what I call structure in our mind. It is very rigid. It is controlling where things go, like a drawer cabinet. This drawer cabinet is what I call structure. For example, if someone says something we don't like, we put it in a special drawer of things we don't like. And usually, most people are unaware of this structure. And when I say most people, I mean almost 100% of the human population are unaware of this. So it is a unobserved phenomenon. It is a mechanical, automatic mechanism that happens by itself, based on our environment, culture, parents, family, what we grew up with so far. So, these things, this structure has been functioning unconsciously ever since we were born. And if you are not someone who has tried these substances, then you probably are very let's say, more rigid than others. So that is why when people try these substances for the first time, they freak out. Because what these substances do in different ways, each substance obviously functions differently, but what they share is that they loosen these structures. And what happens when you loosen these structures? Imagine if you have a cabinet that goes further than you can see. and it is full of unmarked drawers. And you have a substance that will temporarily makes all the walls of these drawers, the separations, makes them disappear, and all of the contents of those drawers are floating around. And that, for some people, is terrifying. Which is what happens in your mind to some extent when you take these substances. You are reduced of control, and you have to face some things that you have been keeping far, far away for years. So this is not a cautionary tale. This is not a don't do it advice. This is just to change the intention, because when you have the correct intention, that's when things happen in your favor. The intention of let's get fucked up is just not intelligent, and that is how every terrifying, horrible story of bad trip starts with. You know, I was in a party, we just wanted to get fucked up. This is not how a professional human lives. This is you trying to sabotage yourself. Don't do that. Instead, the intention could be so loud, these people. Just shouting. That's why I hate groups. They just shout from one side to the other side. Anyways. So, in my humble opinion, you should be a true explorer. Knows where to explore and how to explore. And that's what these substances are. They give you the ability to go to different planes of existence, different realms. And so the intention is the which is in question here. That should be, or could be, something like, I want to see what is in my mind. I want to examine my own mind. I want to go deeper into the contents and the functions of my brain. And I want to be ready, and I feel like I'm ready to face whatever it is that may be hiding in the background that I've been keeping away. Just a guy pissing in the background. Welcome to Quebec. There you go. So, to the people that are hesitating to try these natural substances, those are the ones that I'm talking about. Don't try something and then tell me that I encouraged you. Now I'm talking about naturally growing substances, mainly weed and shrooms. You have nothing to be afraid. If there's something that is uncomfortable, it's only temporary. And it is going to give you perspective to know how the brain works, and to finally let go of some things that you've been keeping, holding you heavy, making you heavy. You can finally liberate these things. But gotta have an intention, and it's gotta be a good intention, a real intention, not someone just offering you in some weird, in some unknown location that you've never been before, with some people that you've never seen before. This is not intelligent. You have to prepare, and you have to do it slowly and gradually to see how things are unfolding. Feel the waters, and if they feel warm, that's when you can go a little bit deeper. You can explore deeper and deeper. So if you want to do it in your apartments, make sure you have basically prepare the environment for a 6-year-old. Put some toys, some comfortable place. Make sure you don't have any, and I mean anything, to do that day, and preferably the day after. And preferably do it alone. And if you want to do it somewhere outside, do it somewhere natural, somewhere beautiful. Again, preferably by yourself or with someone you know intimately. And you do it wisely, and you do your research, and you make sure you're ready. You say, I'm ready to know something new, to experience something new. Feel it in your heart, as the explorers do. And enjoy. Thank you for exploring.